Howdy and welcome to Sunburnt Gaming. We are continuing our Maids the Awakening campaign, where the group are Razor Gang gangsters in 1920s Sydney. Currently, the group is dealing with the issue of some confusion over how to resolve the spooky being that has been manipulating the mind of previously John Dow, now Andrew. It has unfortunately led to them paranoidingly attacking Snake Eyes. All the while, Experience is trying to sort of threaten them, but not successfully because they've been invisible. And unmemorable. Unmemorable? That could be a word.
There's a word for it.
Yeah, it's not that one.
Very
Forgettable.
It's not that one.
Forgettable is the word you're looking for.
Whenever I think of Mike's character, I think forgettable.
Oh.
What the hell?
Wow.
As part of this, they ended up encountering a seer in the chaos, which Experience, as a guardian, seeing them corrupt their mentally vulnerable friend that they're currently trying to threaten, ended up sacrificing their own wisdom and slicing the seer's throat to try and protect and support their vulnerable friend.
Except I didn't even lose this.
Yes, you understood the ramifications of your deeds.
I'm a good friend, and I will get that spirit.
Oh god.
It was short-lived though, as after a half-hour drive, this dead seer was brought back to life by Frankenstein through use of some special thread that she had and some sewing. She now lacks a soul, but she is technically alive. Also, while during all this chaos, John Dow found themselves attacked on their way home, ambushed by a mob of cookboys, each of whom had some sort of magic radiating knives out. They survived the assault thanks to their mage armor. Still wasn't the greatest experience to be stabbed many times. It is currently Monday the 19th of February, 1923. It's pretty early in the morning now. It could be maybe 4 o'clock in the morning, we'll say. I assume that Kim is asleep now. Is that accurate?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we might focus to see, has anyone else gone to sleep? Because I know that Ernest and Kenneth were sort of staying in Andrew's house and eating their manna.
Yep.
I didn't eat any of the manna. Did I? No, I didn't. I
did.
I think I ate my own manna or something.
Were you healing or
I
something?
got those abyssal mannas.
You do. You have to think 3 abyssal manna.
Yeah. I'm waiting. I'm staying up all night if it takes.
Okay. Can you give me a stamina resolve roll?
Is there any penalty on this roll?
I'm going to say no, but if I each subsequent one will have a penalty.
Okay. Well, I will roll 8 for this. I got 6 successes.
Okay.
That's quite good.
That is quite good. You're very good at staying awake.
I want to say, before it kind of gets to this point, like, when did the fight kind of end, and then, you drive off, like, around that sort of time?
Yeah.
After, like, an hour, for the matter, I'm gonna, like, see, did anything happen? Like, there's no ghost activity in the house anymore, right? Because Experience isn't doing anything.
What do you mean ghost activity? There's a ghost in the fireplace, you realise?
Sure,
That's
okay,
not
but
me.
like, no one's getting slashed and there's no things flying around the room.
There's no poltergeist activity, yes.
Yeah. With that, I'm just gonna, quietly say, "Experience, was this you?" And just look around. Then go back to eat at least one more mana, hopefully, and then go to sleep on the couch. Because I'm not staying up all night. I don't think you can respond, so that's why I cut to the whole.
I can pick up an object and make it float.
Can I see
I
that?
could write something.
No.
I could leave a message somehow.
Yeah, as long as once it's not you doing it anymore, then it's visible. So the object it'd now be in a different spot, or the writing would be on a wall.
But I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, okay, then I say, "Experience, if it is you, you gotta tell me, why did Domino slash that lady's throat? Because it's really concerning to me. Hopefully you're here and haven't left with them, but you never know. Anyway, I'm gonna eat some mana and go to sleep. Hopefully you're not a poltergeist or ghost that will kill me as I sleep."
Smoke fills your arm.
Oh god. Do I have to make a roll to try and gobble up some more mana?
If you want to spend another hour,
Yeah.
then yes, it is a Gnosis composure roll, I think.
Ooh, I have a higher Gnosis now.
Yes, some people wanted to spend XP on increasing their Gnosis between sessions, I believe. Was it just Danny and Mike who wanted to do that, or?
I want to as well.
Are we all doing that?
It's funny.
I might as well spend it.
I think on the sheet here I have 3 Gnosis for experience, 3 Gnosis for John Dow, 2 for Domino, and 2 for Snake Eyes, so I need to update.
I got already did it last time, and I already have an obsession, I think.
So I'm just noticing that I didn't update the thing. So Kim, you have 3 now?
3 now, yep.
Okay, so you're going to get another obsession.
What was that?
And you guys can adjust your virtue and vice if you want. If you feel like your current ones don't fit as well.
I should change my hopeful one. I was hopeful that there'll be no PvT. It tracks. It didn't work out.
I don't really think I'm going to change my vice or virtue.
I don't know if I could ever change my vice. It kind of defines who I am.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Is Domino spending the 5 XP to get Gnosis too?
No, I was planning to. Okay, so I wasn't going to spend it immediately. It might determine what happens after this. Because I would have spent some to reinforce safe place.
Oh yes,
the house.
But that'll be during downtime, so you wanted to save that up, yes.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'm trying to decide between getting more Gnosis or maybe upping one of my Arcana.
Well, currently, yeah, you could increase your Fate or your Prime.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll for mana.
Yeah. And how many successes you get is... Oh, you unfortunately got 0 successes. Would you like to dramatically fail?
Do it.
To attract the attention of the ghost.
I'm a gambler. So yeah, okay, let's do it.
Okay, I'll give you a beat.
What could
So
go
as
wrong?
you're trying to pull the mana from the flame, something else comes along. Rather than you start to feel... when you get mana, it has a touch of the energy and the flavor of the energy that's flowing through it. I believe that this is on a ley line of inspiration, I think I said. So before it would have just made you feel brighter, especially with the flame. But it feels so much hotter, and you can feel the mana. As soon as it's in you, it immediately starts to burn.
Ow, 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 ow.
And use itself as a fuel.
Okay. Now I'm gonna have trouble sleeping.
Imagine I was gonna say that they often say there's a warmth when you drink beers and things like that, or meads and things, vodka. but I don't know if you've ever drunken enough beer to feel any warmth.
I have not got it from beer, but I did have a shot of something once and got it.
Okay. I'm going to say that, yeah, it feels like you got this warmth in your stomach and it's really, really, really hot.
Huh.
You have this like feeling of smoke in your throat, and as you cough, a black burnt liquid comes out of your mouth.
Ew.
Oh, this is abnormal.
What a
Did I get a mana?
what a
from that?
response.
You did not.
Sad. This is really not my day. Yeah, I have to do some sort of like. I get out all my lucky things that I have on me and just like kind of like. I get some salt and throw it over the shoulder, do all that sort of stuff before sleeping, just to try and
What
get this
the
day
hell?
to be over. And to
Can
reset
I get
everything.
perception rolls from both people in the room?
Oh god, both people. Perception.
Which
is-
Now there's-
um,
Now there's
is that
actually
again?
a ghost. Any penalty?
No penalty. Okay, you both got one success. You guys see what looks to be Arthur Taylor's face in this black burnt slime that has been sort of
That's
spit
me.
out and coughed out.
I coughed up him. Oh god.
It looks like there's like a thing of recognition, and they seem to be like wanting to reach out, and as they do, the smoke, sort of tarry goo, sort of like stretches out,
I'm backing away from that.
and it's trying to reach out. So it's just got this like black tarish slime, and a hand just sort of reaching out of it.
Okay. I really wanted more mana and not less.
I really wanted more mana and less trauma.
Yeah, that's true, I suppose. I don't know if
You gonna
anything
do
actually
anything?
would help on my die.
Just let him reach out to you, man. What's the
Yeah, I'm
worst
not
that
that
can happen?
much of a gambler. Well, I could just leave. I'm a terrible person.
Do it.
I'm gonna leave the house. I wish there was cell phones so I could like text them saying, something happened, but there's not. So I'm going home.
Maybe you should get like a magic item of sending, some sending stones.
Yeah.
Okay, so you leave. Experience. You're still there?
Yeah, I'm waiting out. He has to come back home eventually.
His hand is reaching around and he grabs onto one of the legs of the chair. And he starts trying to pull himself out.
That's pretty scary. I'm glad that I'm invisible to everyone. Yeah.
It's not an elegant motion as you see this black, tarry creature that looks like a sort of half-formed Arthur Taylor try to squeeze through such a small, not a hole, but it seems like the only exit to their existence is this small pile of goo. I will say, Experience, you actually, given what you're looking at, have an idea on what this goo is, even without a roll.
That's crazy.
Yes. it
I know
is-
things?
Yes. In this very specific scenario, it is ectoplasm.
Oh. Okay, now, experience knows a little bit. Mike knows nothing.
As a reminder to Mike, because it has
I know
probably been
ectoplasm
months
goes-
since. Yeah. So ectoplasm, in addition to being the thing your razor is made out of,
Mhm.
is the goo or meat or liquid. It can be solid or liquid and whatever. That is sort of left over after ghosts manifest. You can cause it with your magic. You can cause a body to expel ectoplasm. Normally either your own or a corpse. How much ectoplasm you can get is I don't know, but The primary thing that ectoplasm does, that you're aware of, is that one, you can easily reshape it with your magic, like really weak magic. You're able, like it doesn't take a lot of death to do, which I believe you said is how you made your razor.
I think that was the idea, yeah, because it's a 1-dot death.
In addition to being able to shape objects out of it, if made into a reflective surface, like a mirror, or presumably the metal sheen of your razor, you can use it to see ghosts and things in deathly twilight. And I believe we said that because your knife is a razor, you can stab ghosts with it.
Yeah.
Which is a house rule, but I think it fits. Because if mirrors can do a weird thing, I feel like other objects should be able to do weird things.
Okay.
And then finally, that if you cover an object, like douse it with ectoplasm, anything with ectoplasm on it can be a vector for ghosts to manifest themselves.
Oh.
So if you dunk a person in ectoplasm, they could easily be possessed. If you have a thing of ectoplasm on a chair, the ghost could materialize on the chair. If you put the goo on a mirror or pour it into a cup, it could project an image of itself upon that mirror or cup. Or maybe it just appears to the person that's covered in the goo. Things like that.
So you're saying, who has the wedding ring of Arthur Taylor?
I think you kept it because you said it was your ring.
Yeah, that's not concerning. Maybe I should just... So this is ectoplasm. How sizable?
It was an uncomfortable discharge, I'll say, because of its size, but it's maybe only 10 centimeters diameter. It's an uncomfortable amount to expel from the body, but it's not a large amount.
Maybe I try and put the ring in it, the wedding band of his.
While this arm and head is sticking out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not very patient.
As you try to put it in, are you putting it into the body or into the base that it's crawling out of?
Let's do the base, sure.
Okay. So there's a slight resistance as you do so, but not strongly. The form becomes a bit more solid. So before it was trying to desperately crawl into the world, and now it seems to be more looking around and slowing its movements.
It's exploring. It has reached sentience. Again.
Looks around and then just sort of with a calmness sloths down and just returns fully into the tarish mess.
Cool. That was strange. I will pick up my ring again.
The ring is now blackened and looks like it's been burnt.
This means probably means stuff to other people. Experience is kind of yeah, alright.
I can see that happening.
Puts it back on and back to the duties of literally just waiting here all night.
It's just a pile of black goo.
It's not my apartment.
Little cottage.
It's not my abode.
Ooh, fancy word.
I don't use such fancy words for my little cottage. It's a nice
Welcome
home.
to my Adobe.
It's cozy.
Yeah, that's
Well, you need to pay a subscription to be.
Oh no. I mean, I rent. I do pay a subscription.
Oh wait, that's
Welcome to the wonders of capitalism.
The house subscription goes crazy.
You have to be always online in the future version. Okay, so they're waiting. 2 people have gone home and are probably sleeping. We have 1 person remaining. We have to find out what Domino and Frankenstein and Margrave are doing.
So, yeah, I'm waiting for Margaret to respond. But I am eyeing her now. She's like stopping the whole now that she's stopping the whole mystical talk.
They're still very injured, I think. I think they're like on full ag except for like one.
Finish the job again.
They're like, what happened? What? And they like shuffle backwards and like try to get up to a wall. Like, don't go up the wall. Like, just back up as much as they can.
Oh, I thought you were saying they were climbing up the wall.
No, not yet. At least, it's not really their vibe, to be honest. They glance at the bench that they end up finding themselves at, and grab a scalpel, a small blade, and they're aiming it at you, and then like at Frankenstein. Like, what did you freaks do?
You got killed, and I want to heal you.
You killed me.
Started? No, I did not kill you. Something else killed you. I'm trying to figure out what it is. You were trying to help. You were trying to guide me through your mystical talk, and now you're talking normally. So it's time to get answers. I get my knife out.
I'd like to get my knife out. I just feel a calling. I'm not there, but I just feel it. I just like, yeah.
So you don't know how I died.
You were stabbed in the throat from an invisible force.
Right.
I mean, can you recall what happened at all?
Does line up. So you say I died?
Yes. Temporarily.
Do I still have a soul?
That's a question.
I
Frankenstein just like shakes their head.
I gesture Frankenstein to get. Can we take this outside?
No, Frankenstein's like, yes, please do.
Yeah.
Like looking at the knives.
Yep. Well.
You didn't mention that this person was a seer to Frankenstein, from what I remember.
No.
Bring this person back.
I need answers.
They're willing to walk outside.
Okay.
So once outside, you see them suddenly go to reach for the top of their head.
I think that's fine.
And as they do, I think they're going to say the word wall edge perimeter in high speech. And as they do, the gap between you two suddenly expands.
Oh shit.
And the space stretches.
Is there a prime thing I can do? No.
Pillar with fire.
I'm going to say you're now when you were maybe a meter or two away.
Yes.
You are now about maybe 10, 12 meters. It's in an instant, just like...
It's like, oi! Are you an ally or not? I run towards her.
She takes a defensive posture. Looking like she's as soon as you try to come at her, she's going to try and stab you.
Alright. Combat, I suppose.
She's going to say, you stay away from me.
I thought you wanted me to come to you.
No, not now. What the fuck is wrong with you?
What was it back then? Just tell me. What was going on?
I was asked to bring you over to the Seers, but this is fucked up. I need my soul.
This is the best I could do. Something killed you. I brought you back to the best of my ability, or to the best of Frankenstein's ability, and then Now you're attacking me. I just wanted answers. If you want, we can kill you again, so that you can be at peace, but...
Kill you again.
Dude,
King said that you had looser morals than some of the rest of your cabal, and that you might be willing, swap sides.
No?
He's the one who
I
looked into your brain.
Like, I needed a good reason. What was King going to offer me?
Knowledge, power, wealth.
I'm not going to betray my teammates for that.
Gave us all little carved out sections. Gave us power. The freedom of being able to research our obsessions whenever we want, rather than needing to scramble in the dirt.
Huh. Actually... Are you still willing for me to meet him? I'm just thinking that the rest of the cabal may have some interest.
I'm not doing anything with you until I get a soul again.
I
I have heard horror stories about what happens to the wizards without souls.
We can't really put a soul back, I don't recall.
I know a way.
You do?
I'm not a death mage, but I know a place where I could get one.
Would it be your soul, or is it just going to be someone, like a spare
Their soul is gone. The wind, the ether.
Yeah. Out of character, her soul is it is gone wherever souls go. So she is just gonna she knows where her soul is, where she can get a soul put in her.
It'll be worth of course it'll be worth the cost. Fine, let's get in the car. But you won't. So, yeah, okay, get in the car. I'll just wait here. I just go say goodbye to Frankenstein.
Okay.
If she runs off, then yeah, that's the end of her me sinking ever again.
She's going to wait, and she's going to tell you to take her to a certain place in the rocks.
Right.
And it appears to be, from what you can see on the outside, is that it is a fighting ring.
Yeah.
Of the Cook Boys.
On the way there, I want to ask about about the assassination. If she wasn't responsible for that.
She has no idea she just knew that from what King told her that your cabal mates were going to be aggressive towards you and threaten you, and
What?
that you had the least wisdom of all your people.
Okay, I want to ask a little thing. So wisdom, is that something that we can measure ourselves, in universe?
Out of character, yes and no.
Right.
So there's no... Characters don't know, okay, I've got 6 dots of blah, 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 or I've got this much wisdom.
Yeah.
What you can do is when you cast something like even just think of a life spell that lets you see how many dots of strength someone has. You don't know how many dots they have in character, but you get an equivalent amount of information to go, okay, they're above average strength, but not super high strength.
Right.
It's sort of like that. There is not some objective point system that you can point at. It's not there's exactly 10 things of wisdom, and then you hit 0, you turn into a rat. The characters don't know that again. But they can theoretically cast prime mind spells and go, okay, based on this, or like look at how your nimbus flows across your sympathetic links or things like that. And the player might get the number of wisdom. The character would just get the context of like, okay, this person's nearly low wisdom. They're nearly like, if they would lose any more of their wisdom and do more hubris, the nimbus is going to start flowing onto their onto their sympathetic links more, things like that. So it's a good question. They don't know the official mechanics around it, but they can get a general gist of the idea of what your situation is.
Right.
And anyone with mindsight can also tell if you've got mental conditions on. So, and you've had like 3 mental conditions on for a while and only just recently lost some. So that would also be something that they could notice and detect.
All right. Yeah, I'll just continue driving. Just small talk about like what she does, and maybe if she even answers that.
She doesn't want to give you any information until she worries that she won't have her like proper magic, or like things might go wrong. And she's never lost her soul before.
No,
She's just heard it can fuck up. Like, she's seen thrall mages before who have no sense of will behind themselves and can't cast magic. And she does not want to suffer that.
I also want to check out what this. Yeah, I told her about like when I ran to Elliot, there's a ghost attacked me in my sleep, and I suspect it's the same ghost.
She's
I
going to
do wanna
say,
get that
well,
fixed.
King said you were going to be threatened and attacked by your own cabal.
Shit. I don't know anyone that can turn invisible though. So... Wait a second.
Once you arrive, there are many cook boys there.
I'm not sure if I can deal with these people.
She is going to try and cast a life spell to disguise you.
Okay.
She takes a bit to do it. She's trying to be as like, and she's desperately hoping that it succeeds. And then it paradoxes. Like, oh no, she doesn't know why. 2 successes. She did not contain because she didn't expect it to paradox to begin with.
Also, wouldn't she like die if she just did that?
Yeah, she's still pretty injured. As a result, I'm gonna say, let's see, 2 paradox is, I can do condition, change subject, I think, and reaches. I'm gonna say that it's going to be increased scale. But let's add a reach. So rather than it just hitting you, it hits many people.
Everyone is a cook boy.
That suddenly, some of the people in the crowd just spontaneously finding their faces shift and alter.
That sounds good to their brains.
Now, this is slightly. Just are you comfortable with the fact of if out of character, if as part of her disguise she makes your character not white to meld in with the cook boys? Is that fine with you, random nerd?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And are you fine with, because the spells sort of glitched and hit others, that now there are some of the cook boys spontaneously become Chinese? Oh, wait, you're Eurasian, right?
Yeah. Yeah, mixed. But still, yeah, I'm still fine with that though. It'll be confusing.
Yeah, suddenly some of the ones, like even one of the ones in the ring, suddenly become Asian. They become Eurasian. Their facial features just change and alter. Some of them skin color slightly changes in tint. confusing many, and this will cause some quiescence and break some heads.
Brain hurdy.
Are you gonna need to? Are you going to need to do more spells?
It's fine. Once we get this, get me a soul, everything will be okay.
Fine.
They go into a back room. You can hear a lot of confusion out there as people like what happened to their face and things like that. And there's sort of like a door that goes down, like sort of like a trap door. It's not hidden or anything though. It's more a cellar door might be more appropriate. Goes into what looks to be like a limestone tunnel. That goes underneath the Fight Club. It's pretty dark, but they pick up a lantern pretty close to the entrance and start going down in. After a short walk through this limestone tunnel, there's an area where it gets slightly wider, and if you could easily guess, it's a very short little walk. That you are now directly under the fighting ring, where there is what appears to be a bloody, dripping knife.
If you're gonna sacrifice me,
No.
okay.
Because I'm sure the ones who are going to sacrifice you are going to, ask you beforehand.
No, I do get defensive.
Everyone who loses up there gets a little bit taken.
Oh, so it's like a collective soul of the losers, or?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, you could just get, from one of them.
I'm not a death mage.
Right.
I can't rip out souls.
Right.
But with this, she's going to plunge it into her own chest.
Damn.
Oh, shit.
Obviously taking damage.
And she dies.
And as she does, she tries to... You see her cough up blood, and she's going to immediately try to cast a healing spell on herself to heal the lethal damage that she just inflicted upon herself. Which is obviously going to paradox again.
Ah, shit.
They don't sound like very responsible casting mages.
I am so surprised.
I thought you didn't need to cast any more spells!
Some might think that they'd reevaluate their tenuous relationship with them.
Suddenly, you see magic go off not only from the knife, but also from her. The wound seals and closes up around, around the knife. She looks shocked and horrified, as that was not the intent. She just wanted to stop, the lethal wound. But, now her skin fully regrow over the knife. And then the knife begins to, be pulled into the rest of her body.
Oh, I reach out to the knife and try to pull
It's
it out.
covered in skin. So if you do that, you have to pull it out of her body. It's possible, but it would be grisly. Currently possible, though.
Does she yell to pull it out, or?
I don't think so. It's the only thing for giving her a soul right now.
What do you mean this isn't supposed to happen?
She's probably going to scream a bit. And then she's just going to... It's meant to just give me the soul. It's just not meant to...
I'd reach out for the knife. If she starts saying no, don't, then yeah, I'd probably get her off.
She's probably not in full... this is happening in split seconds. So.
Yeah. Oh, shit. No, with telekinesis, I might be able to. Wait, I'm not sure. It's like, do I just need to be aware of where the object is, or do I need to be seeing it?
Well, you would have to cast. Yeah, you can't cast it on things that you're not aware, like can't sense. So you'd be able to
Yeah.
cast it on her.
No, okay. Well, with how far it is, it's in probably. By the time I think about it, and it's like, how fast does it get being pulled in?
Pretty quick, yes.
Yeah. Okay. I just get keep my distance now.
She's going to pant for a second and then probably just throw up from the stress and situation.
Okay.
And then I think she's gonna say, I think I have a soul again, maybe.
Still a way to check.
Are you a death mage?
We're going to go. I mean, you know death mages already, right? Play with your cabal.
She shakes her head.
I mean, I know death mages, but you're not. I don't think they're going to be happy to see you.
She covers her face with her hands, sighs, and she's gonna have to ask for a favor from another cabal.
Is this place now useless now that now that the knife is gone? I presume it's a magical item.
It is an artifact, yes. It was part of our plans, but I don't know, maybe we can still do them. I don't know, maybe we can get this out without cutting me open. I don't know.
I want to also ask if they're like allied with cookboys, because if not, I will try to get rid of this attack this place. They are my enemies.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. There's a lot of them up there. Also, if you do join us, then this would be under your domain, and I wouldn't think it's a good idea to attack your own.
I'm on the cusp of being in control of the other major gang in the city.
After being attacked by the other people who are controlling that gang?
Shit. Yeah. I follow along. So, what kind of power? What other power does King provide? Can he? I've been looking to get better control of the forces that make our world. So,
King's mainly mind and space. Regents normally fate.
I was just wondering, what kind of power can he provide? Is he just giving me control of the gang in the city, or is he
Control, access to relics of power,
Oh, okay.
access to secret places,
I nod.
knowledge of what other people are planning.
I follow along.
So this is very early in the morning now.
Why don't we just get some sleep somewhere? Find a hotel.
I think after a bit, after you guys leave this area, she's going to say that she is going to lay low for a few days and then meet her, and she's going to say, I think she's going to say an address in like a certain warehouse at, on the harbor, just past the rocks, the very, like how there's all those warehouses and boardwalks.
Yeah. I don't know if I can stay at my own place anymore. Is there like extra space there, or?
Once there, we discern that it's not a trap. You'll be given protection. But until I recover a bit, I don't think we'll be able to provide that.
Fine. So I know that you'll be here.
We'll be here in 3 days. Until then, and she's going to try and cast a spell
This is going
and
so well for her.
disappears.
Shit. Oh, that wasn't a ghost. Okay, who's attacking me? I don't go home. Actually, I should go. I will go home eventually, but like I need to prepare.
It is now like 5 a.m. or like 5:30 in the morning, so the sun is about to rise or just rose.
Is there not a safe house owned by us? By the Razors?
Oh my god, come home.
He's like holding a knife out still. Just come home.
My arm's getting so sore.
Like, you know how it's just a simple exercise? They get someone to hold something light, but just for a long time. See, I think we might take a break. I think there might be one more safe place by the gang, and we can say that you're there.
Otherwise, I will probably just get a hotel.
Yeah, and we'll just take a quick break, everyone get some drinks and things like that, and we'll be back in a few minutes from us, but for the audience, it should be seconds.
You won't have to wait in real time.
Actually, no,
We'll
I want you to wait for time.
To know how experience feels.
It's for the immersion.
Yeah, I'll just make this a so much longer, like an hour, 2 hour longer video, just for that. I'm sure no one can read the time code, the length of the video. We have returned from our break. It is now the morning, the Monday morning, and the group will be expected to do their gang duties.
But I'm so tired.
Not me. I need to work on myself.
I don't know if they had days off in the gang.
I don't think they would.
Like, of the self-improvement.
Well, no, this is more just to not rock up to work.
They're missing. Presumed dead.
You guys are expected to work. You can decide to not show up if you want. Or if you
No.
need to recover or rest.
How long does lethal damage take to heal?
2 days
My
per
God.
lethal.
But my
Yeah,
bashing
man, it
damage should
sucks.
be
I
gone,
know.
right?
It's almost like I've been.
You can also spend mana to heal it.
I have barely any mana. Okay, before I go to work, maybe I'll drop by my Hallow and try and get some more.
Did you use up all my mana?
No, I just failed to get it, you know? You know how it is.
They rolled. They got a dramatic failure on getting mana.
Is it
So-
one bashing per day that you heal? Or?
One bashing heals every 15 minutes.
Okay, so that'll be fine. I'll just have 2 lethal.
Is anyone not got lethal right now?
I'm chilling. I'm not injured for once.
Really? That is.
I know, it's very surprising to me too. Because of the heal from Frankenstein, I'm not injured.
I'm gonna try and do another roll to get mana.
Okay, you're gonna gamble with the children.
Yep. That's Gnosis Composure, right?
So you can either do it's normally Gnosis Composure, but given the nature of you doing gambling and things like that, it could also be Wits Intelligence or Dexterity, depending on what you're, or like Stamina, things like that, depending on how you're doing the gambling.
Okay. We'll just play cards. I'll teach the kids some card games and we'll do some illegal gambling.
That sounds like Wits to me.
Yep.
Or Dexterity if you're cheating.
I don't think I'll cheat. I'll just use my superior understanding of the game because I'm teaching it to them for the first time. Maybe I teach him how to play, but I don't tell them like the strategies until after like they fail and I get money. Oh, but in this case, mana. So that's 6 instead of 5. Please don't fail. Okay, that's better. That's much better.
5 successes and exceptional.
Does something special happen?
So you would get a condition.
Do I get how much mana? 5 mana or
You
1?
can get up to 5 mana, but that as long
much
as
should I
there was
have?
5 mana in the Hallow,
That's a good question.
which I don't think you've gone to for a few days. So
That's true. I haven't needed mana.
it should have filled up.
How many dots did I get in this? It has 3 mana per day, apparently, but it would have
Okay.
a max.
It's got a max of 9,
Put that down as well. Okay.
and then it becomes dormant.
Okay, so I think right now, if I take 5, it's down to 4.
Okay,
Finally,
gonna-
I feel much better.
you're gonna burn that on healing.
No, not wasting it on that. I'm keeping it to cast spells and use my die. I'm just slightly stabbed. I'll cover it up with bandages.
I think while playing, you might hear some of the kids talk about how on this weekend the prize master is coming back.
Oh, I'm definitely going to be interested in that. I'll ask them, like, when, where? Is there going to be like a competition?
We don't know what's going to be played yet, but it's going to be some sort of competition. We have to every month. Prize master has to offer a challenge with a suitable prize, or they get weaker.
Interesting. Well, I'll definitely be here.
And if he gets too weak, we can grab him and mug him.
I see.
What the hell?
Well, you guys work on that. You need to have goals in life. But yeah, I'll definitely be here for the competition.
What day is it
Writing
today?
it down.
It is Monday.
So
We're a
on the
day
week-
away from the funeral then, right?
I'll bring you over to the funeral, the calendar page.
Funeral, oh
The
God.
funeral
The
page.
funeral
Why do we
page.
have a funeral page?
There's a
Yeah,
lot
yeah.
of funerals.
Here's the graveyard page of the Roll20. It has every character that has died.
You should
Ooh,
do that.
I should
I
do
think
that.
that would be funny. I appreciate that. I would.
Oh,
appreciate
it needs to be something we do starting the campaign with, though. Like the hiccup counter.
No, you just have
Yeah,
an
but
overall.
how many people have died? Like,
No, you do it overall for all the characters we've ever made, and you put them on that. I guess we don't die that much though. I'll
That's
do that in
worse.
my D&D.
I'll reduce that number by 1.
No,
no, they still
died.
died. They're still on there. Once you're on there, you never get taken out.
I mean, admittedly, she's like one dispel magic away from death.
That'd be
Yeah.
hilarious.
If
She's
anything,
only kept alive by magic.
because it's still Frankenstein doing the spell, right?
Well,
It's not true resurrection. It's
technically it's not Frankenstein doing a spell. It is they have Lazarus's thread, which can be used to
Oh.
resurrect the dead.
So it's the item doing the
But
spell.
Yes.
isn't it? So they
And so,
is it
because-
infinite time?
It's a 5-dot artifact.
It's not infinite time. I think it was like a month, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was only a
Yeah.
month.
So they're gonna die in like a month unless they do.
Yeah,
something
but
else.
also if you go cause if we realize that they're alive again, we
We're
could be
gonna
like,
kill
oh hey Frankenstein, that was a seer. I think you should kill them. And they say, say less, and they turn off the item and they die.
that would be hilarious.
You may have to remove the thread.
Ah, that makes sense.
That's Frankenstein's job. They put it together. They've got to take
I don't think.
I brought you into this world.
it apart.
So Kenneth is gambling, finds out this information, and then heads to work in their gambling dens and things like that.
I might stop by the house that we go to in case anyone else from the Cabal does, in the morning before,
So
starting.
that's Domino's house.
Yeah, but I was going to say, that is
Oh.
Domino's. We
Then
normally hang out there.
I might just knock on the door and see if Domino's or anyone is home.
Are you half awake at that time experience? Still just waiting with the knife?
I'm still waiting.
You hear a knock at the door.
Oh,
Domino, are you in there?
wait, no, that's not Domino.
We need to talk about what happened. I can't say it out here, but you know what you did last night. We need to talk about it, Okay, I'm gonna go up to work, but we really need to discuss this sometime today.
I'm gonna do nothing. I am single-minded in my goal.
How long are you gonna wait?
As long as it takes.
You're not going to eat?
I'd imagine I've been eating some of Domino's food.
I'll save that up.
Is there any artisanal cheese?
No. I really doubt that. Okay, it's up to you, I guess. Random nerd. Do you have any artisanal cheese?
What's the difference between regular cheese and artisanal cheese?
He does
cream-
not have
cream cheese.
artisanal cheese.
No, you find regular cheese.
I'm lactose intolerant.
Really?
I don't know. I don't really. I eat something. Both out of game and in game, we are hungry.
I have blue cheese.
I don't know if you heard that, but I gagged. Cheese is gross. I would like to eat any form of nut you have.
You get chestnuts.
Deal.
Not opened.
I hate this.
It's pretty like they'd have to be imported.
I just want. Oh my god! What's the most average meal back in ye olde? 1920 ye olde.
I do have peanuts around, so go enjoy it.
I eat those peanuts.
No.
Crack them. There's like a pile of shells, and I'm not even gonna clean it up.
Rude ghost.
I'm not a ghost. Everyone keeps saying that.
There
I
isn't
think
like
I
ghost
realize it's not a
episode.
ghost anymore. Someone's doing spells.
You realize it's not a ghost, but like you also have a ghost now. So sorry. You know, it's
What-
more for
No,
Yeah,
you.
that's
he
a
had a ghost
diff-
the whole time.
That's
Yeah,
a
but it's
different
like now
ghost.
it's it's come a bit more active, I guess.
Okay. So we know what most of the group is doing. What about Kim? Are you headed to work today to be a scary tough? Today is a day where you get to go around making sure people pay appropriate fees for protection.
I'm pretty hurt. I don't think I can go to work. I could call a sick, whoever.
There is no sick days.
How do you call?
I mean, there are phones.
I said what I said.
They're just not mobile phones.
Do I have a phone?
Wait, do we have landlines?
Let me check.
I mean, they were definitely invented by this time, right? Maybe they weren't
Yes.
in use everywhere though.
Okay.
I'm trying to find when it became like common to get. But I'm getting PDFs. And I'm like, I don't know. That only became very common in the early 1960s, apparently. That doesn't sound right.
That's very late. How did people communicate?
Telegram!
We have a telegram.
In the 1930s, it was common to see rotary phones in people's homes.
But still not the right time.
What phones looked like year born? What a name for a website.
What? That's an odd way to put it.
1920s phones. So, 1920s phones had a separate mouthpiece and receiver. The design was known as the candlestick design. And newer versions had a dial on the front, so a person could call the numbers directly.
Wait, what
Before
did you
the
do before
20s,
that?
when making a phone call, you'd have to contact the operator first, who would then connect the call for you.
Huh.
So, some you might have it, but so it would look like this. Yeah.
Yeah, those ones are cool looking.
Oh yes. They're not cool.
I feel like they'd be expensive.
Time to open Call of Cthulhu to find out the price of a phone. Unironically, like the easiest, whenever I'm need to find the price of something in the 1920s, you can go and check Call of Cthulhu because it has those.
Pro tip.
It even has prices from some Australian things and conversion rules for 1920s Australian prices.
Nice.
So apparently a telegram it costed about 25 cents American for 12 words. A desk phone is about $15.75 American.
That's a lot though, right?
Either way, so you can have a crappy phone
Let's go.
if
Yeah,
you
but the
want.
thing is,
All that
you
is
have
one
to make
resource
sure
fund.
you have to make sure that more than one person has it if you want to actually use it, because you have to call someone who has it.
No, you're the only one with a phone.
Let's say I have one because I want it in a bed. There you go. That being said, I'm not home right now, so good luck.
It's also, you're not really the person we'd report to or that kind of thing, but
I guess you'd call your boss.
I mean, maybe like one of the leaders, like the person who runs the books, maybe you could let them know. I assume that in general, like, if you just take sick leave, they'd probably just fire you in most jobs.
I don't think, do we really have sick leave? Like,
No, I don't think so yet.
We're
Yeah.
not real.
If we
to be
rock up,
fair,
we rock
we're
up.
gangsters. We don't
Yeah.
have that sort of thing.
you know, if we
That's
rock
what I'm
up to
saying,
work,
like-
we rock up to work. If we don't,
Then
yeah.
we might be presumed dead.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess You're gonna take the day to heal. Either way. Do you do anything during the day, do you think, at the start, or are you just gonna like rest up?
Might be better to just visit Frankenstein, to be honest, but I don't know, that's a risk. Leaving my wards. I could try calling Frankenstein.
Does Frankenstein have a phone?
We'll find out.
Oh no.
No.
Do you know Frankenstein's number?
No.
Do you need to? Can you call an operator? I don't know how
Give
those
me
work, to be honest.
Frankenstein's number.
Exactly.
I'm not sure if we
I'll
like.
try
Maybe,
and call you guys to like, hey, you get Frankenstein here, or maybe technically what to get to their place, because I think I might be dying.
Oh, don't do that.
Unfortunately, no one is at their house at this current time.
Yeah, I'm at Domino's. Domino's at... I don't even know.
A safe house.
Gambling.
Yeah, Jiminy. If you call Domino, I can pick up.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, so you,
I don't know if I would, but I can.
so yes, do you pick up?
How bored am I?
It's like 6 or 7 in the morning.
How bored am I out of 10?
It's up to you. I don't get to control how your character feels about things.
No, you do.
No? I mean, I sometimes do when mind control's involved, but
The phone is mind controlling me.
I have to give you guys beats for that.
The phone is mind controlling me to pick it up. Hello?
John Dow, when you call Domino, you hear the voice
No,
and then
how does it
immediately
work?
forget it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pick it up and listen.
How long was it
I'll
last?
say hello, not
I
realize.
think you got it for a day.
Okay.
Yeah, it's for a day.
You could end it.
Hell, I'm committed. I could have, if I was going to end it, I would have ended ages ago. I'm gonna stick with it now.
So you know someone picked up on the other end, but you don't remember who.
Is this... Well, which number did I call?
You called Domino's.
Okay, is this Domino? What?
You don't remember what I'm saying, so it doesn't matter.
It just goes in one ear and out the other.
Exactly. POV, you are Jean Dow listening to this.
Okay, I'm getting paranoid now. So I was attacked, and now I can't understand this person. I'm gonna have to... I hang up.
That was weird.
Very functional cabal.
Yep.
It's really going like bad a couple of sessions. I just wanna, I'm just trying to do my thing. As soon as it's done,
I think the
Maybe
last
we'll
like
go.
4 sessions have been one 24-hour period.
Yeah.
Yeah. The last 4 sessions, not including this one, have been in the last 24 hours.
so it's gonna be.
I,
Oh, well,
I,
technically this is a new day.
I have a question. What did we do with the miniature barrels of alcohol? Like, I know we drank a couple and stuff, but like, we had to take them somewhere. Like, we got them for a reason.
No.
Whose car is it in? Like, where did we put them?
It's in Domino's car.
No.
How long does that miniature spell last for?
A week, I think. Unless someone ends it early, I suppose.
Because if it ends early, you know,
That'd be funny.
the integrity of the car and the bottles will not be great. What an interesting session for experience, and that's waiting and nothing's happening.
You got a phone call.
Yeah, they didn't say, hello, is this Domino? Hang on.
No, it's not.
Okay, so you're paranoid. What are you doing, Kim?
I'm just gonna stay indoors now.
Swords at the ready.
God.
Yeah. Well, my wars are gonna last for a week. If no one notices or me missing, well, I guess my friends are dead.
It's the only
Oh.
reasonable interpretation.
Well, I can make a run for it, but still.
Hold on, the only person that hasn't attacked me is Jean Dal. But I did attack.
I didn't
break-
attack you. You attacked me. Okay, let's just keep
Well,
that straight.
You did it. You broke into my home.
That's not attacking.
And
I
brought
broke into
along
John
this-
Dow's home as well. Okay.
You brought along the spirit that attacks all of that attacked me, and a potential ally. Question mark. Probably not.
I mean, I didn't have anything to do with that. I don't even know who that person is or what happened.
Okay, I might go to John Dale. I understand us breaking into. I'm very sorry for breaking into your home before.
Okay, so someone is at your door.
Knock knock.
No. I'll look through the peephole.
It's a me.
What does my mage sight see?
So, what arcana are you using?
I'll use prime. Oh wait, that requires mana, doesn't it?
It would require 1 mana to do anything that isn't of your ruling.
Okay, I'll use matter.
Okay, so on them, you can see their clothes seem to be made of normal material and hardness. There's no matter magic on them. They don't have any magic knives on their possession, as far as you can see.
Won't stab me. Okay. I'm going to. Okay, I'll ask. What do you want?
I want to just confide in you. I was attacked at my house, and in that experience, I want to apologize for what I've done before. I also just need a place to rest.
I can't trust
Are
you. You still possessed?
It's like, I'm really confiding in you. You know, like,
yes.
I'm not feeling safe.
Yes.
Nah.
You're still possessed.
So I can't come.
I can't let you in.
Fine. But
You might finish your job. Like a stiff breeze can kill me at the moment. I'm bleeding everywhere.
I can get you help. I don't.
Yeah, get Frankenstein to come here.
They're not. She won't come. She doesn't leave the house.
But then I can't trust you to protect me because you still got the thing inside you.
Oh, okay. I'll look to get rid of that.
Find the other team. Maybe they were attacked.
You
The
know,
other team was the one that. Okay, so Snake Eyes invaded my home and wait, double checking.
Yeah, what did I do, huh? I didn't do anything.
Experience, I don't know, but I suspect
He's off the
someone
grid.
was invisible and attacked me last night. I've not seen Experience anywhere. I could check
I
Experience.
can't see him. That means he's invisible.
I didn't do anything.
Okay,
This is
fine.
all Snake Eyes deceit.
I mean, you could try to get Frankenstein there. It might take a roll, but
Yeah.
So Frankenstein's like a big shut-in.
Yeah. It's the one thing that stops me from bringing her along on bring her along on missions.
You know, maybe they also don't want to
The
be in
fact
a
she's
gang.
not in the gang, yeah.
Also,
Yeah,
she's
well,
not.
maybe stop for that. Like, we don't mind.
she's also
I
got
don't
a
know
day job.
What as? Admittedly, I don't know, but
Surgeon.
you know, there's a lot of surgery that she could be doing with us.
Like,
I guess.
I mean,
And
she's
the
got
amount of
life.
people that we stab significantly.
And I've got stabbed as well.
I don't want to rely on her too much. I feel like I'm a burden. Okay, I'm gonna go check what Experience is doing. At
I
his
am not
house.
home.
God damn it.
I am at a home, not my own.
Okay, I'm gonna have to prepare this on my own. How bad is John Dow going?
I've almost full lethal, just $1.
Oh, okay then.
That's why I'm super paranoid. A stiff breeze could just kill me.
And you can attack people with wind.
Oh god.
If you do want to try and convince Frankenstein to come over, it would be This would be for casting a 3-dot spell.
Yeah.
So, how many dots do you have in allies?
3.
Oh, well, then you can do that once the session.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'll bring her to help. I wanna. I do. Like on the way, I apologize for burning her so much.
It's a good thing I didn't have to operate today.
It's alright. Yeah. How often do you have to operate often? I'm not sure if there's like a lot of patients out that way.
Thankfully, no. But sometimes can be on very short notice.
Right.
Someone just gets their head or stomach kicked in by a horse and breaks one of their bones or something, cracks their ribs.
A lot of adventurous types out there.
Maybe an hour later, after he left, he has returned at your house.
I got Frankenstein. I'll stay outside. Oh God, is he dead? I knock on the door.
Just died in the meantime.
Ah!
Okay, I let them in. I'm bloody.
I'll stay outside.
She goes to get out the leeches, like, oh, lowers the leeches.
I don't think I have like blood to spare.
It's like she's like gonna use leeches, like, no, I can't do that. Don't have a good strong supply of electricity. Might have to just do this the old-fashioned way. She is going to look you over with her eyes and just like examine your health. She's pretty sure you're not going to die in the next hour or two. So that's good. It's pleased because that means she doesn't have to use her artifact. But she doesn't really have many yantra for this. So it may take a few castings to heal you up. And she's going to have to stop at some point because of... She's saying, hey, can I use some of them after this? Can I use some of your hallow? Actually, I don't know if she knows that you have a hallow. She's just going to say she can only do maybe 2 or 3 castings. So I'm going to say you regain maybe 6... We'll say 5. We'll say 5 health. 5 lethal.
Okay.
And that's all she feels comfortable casting because it's a bit of an overreach for her and she doesn't want to risk the paradox right now.
That's good. Thank you. I guess I owe you one.
You used up a lot last night. She doesn't have the mana to really safely do it more.
Okay, I guess I owe Frankenstein something.
You guys get injured so quickly. Like, it's literally been less than 12 hours since I saw you last.
Yeah, I was attacked on the way home. I think I had to deal with the cookboys at some point. Apparently, Molotov was attacked as well, so I don't know, something's going on. We need to get the bottom of this.
I'm wondering if the person that was attacked me is still at my house.
Well, then
Can you see invisibility at all? I'm just wondering if you can like see
I guess you'll
invisibility
never
at all.
know until you go home.
No. That depends if it's made of matter. I might be able to prime it.
When?
It'll cost mana though.
I remember. So prime, you can dispel spells. Just wondering what the limits of that is.
So if you only have 1 prime,
Yeah.
you can dispel magic of arcana that you have.
Right.
So you could dispel fate, forces, and prime magic.
Right.
If that helps.
If you get 4 dots, I believe it is, you can cast a supernal dispellation.
I had that. If that helps. It might die.
Yeah. And that can dispel any magic. That isn't,
Yeah.
I think, artifact.
Well, didn't you try to?
Artifact.
Oh, no. I have a question about the die.
Do you
How
remember what I
long
was trying to
was the
cast? Let me
invisibility
see if I wrote down
in
a
the
note.
area on? You were trying to do
Then it would have been no duration.
the AoE attack.
Whatever
one.
the default
You ended up doing
is.
invisibility. But I thought because duration,
Yeah.
I thought duration was
Hold
its
on.
primary thing, so
Let me
it
see if
goes
I
up
wrote it
by
down,
an
'cause
amount.
that just makes it. It wasn't advanced, so it probably just a
Oh, but it wasn't
16 or
reach.
something.
It wasn't
right?
advanced reach for it. Well, no, it'd be like rounds worth. I don't know.
Hold
I'm
on,
just
let me see what
wondering
I
if
wrote
I'm both incognito and invisible, or if it's just one.
I turned some objects and
Well, if you
experience
didn't
were
reach, if it's
considered-
not advanced duration, then it won't be.
Yeah, I think it only lasts the scene. I think it's gone by now.
Okay.
I might get warding gesture up, in case there's any. Because a fate mage did invade my home. Warding gesture.
Nah.
Okay, and that will also protect you from things trying to manipulate your mind.
What would do that?
How dare you
I was
try and
actually meaning the
suggest
spirit,
that?
but.
How dare you try and suggest that? Oh, I thought you meant me, and then I was gonna say. I thought I would be
But
more
the
like
seers are
seers
offering me
more
great
likely to
power.
work.
I don't mention this in the car.
So does the spirit,
Hmm.
technically. I shouldn't have said
So
that.
yes, creates awards protecting is subject against supernatural effects that are meant to be her fate. Yeah, okay.
And you guys are gonna check out your place after this?
Yeah. Once I got the warding gesture up, I'll just head straight to my place.
Is Kim coming along?
Well, you helped me out, so I guess I'm coming along. But the moment you try and stab me, I'm defending myself.
Yeah, I am dropping off Frankenstein first. She's busy.
It's just like
Would-
everyone's
I'm gone
coming
already.
to see something at Domino's.
I'm actually doing my job.
No, because you were there last night, so it was like you and Domino, and now it's Chandel and
Very
Domino.
popular
It's never
person.
just. Ah.
So yeah, Nossa's fate. I could use my magical tool, sort of like flames around me, to like reinforce the fate.
Okay, so you're having little flames of protection around your fate.
Well, it's more just a symbolic thing.
Oh yeah, well I mean yeah, that's the yantra, yeah. And so that should be how much duration are you just taking advanced duration? Or are you
I'll take
gonna-
advanced.
So that'll mean that it'll last for a day.
Yeah,
For no
that's,
penalty.
that should be enough. Yeah, that's not going to be overreach. Hey.
You succeed. Okay. So you've got warding gesture on yourself, which I believe lets you clash against things that try to mess with your fate.
Yeah, it's Clash of Wills against me.
Okay. So you them back off home. Okay, so you two arrive back at Domino's cottage.
What's here? I readied my razor again, even though it was already ready the whole time. My arm is so sore.
I go around back. I try to peek through the windows. Did you close my curtains?
There's a window open.
I didn't really do
You
anything.
left the
I
window
just left it
open.
as it was, except for the graffiti. It's been open all night. That's how I came in. That's how
Alright, I got a different way to do this.
let Snake Eyes in.
So I'm going to.
Don't
Go
Right,
to-
that's how Snake Eyes broke in.
I'm going to try to increase the heat of the house. Control heat.
What?
So control heat, I think, would allow you to focus the heat onto the area.
Yes.
Trying to like flush me out? Are you trying to burn me out?
I don't know.
But there's no one in there.
I've only
It's
been
fine.
I've been attacked in this house and the alleyway, and if nothing comes out of this house, then it's in the alleyway.
He does get for this. You get a willpower back for your paranoid vice. So for every potency of this spell has, which will start at 1, it gives it a environment level. How much environment do you want it to be? So 1 is a sweltering sun can cause first-degree burns. 2 is sun quickly causes first-degree burns, can cause second-degree burns with time. 3 is like desert exposure, heat rapidly causing second-degree burns.
How much do I want to burn whoever's in here?
4, and it can go up to 4. Yeah, makes it a harsh environment with extreme heat.
Yeah, I'm doing second-degree burns.
I believe it's a duration spell by default.
Yeah.
So by default, it'll last like 9 seconds, and if you do advanced duration, it'll last up to a week or until you end the spell.
I think 9 seconds should be enough.
Well, is
That would
9 seconds
be-
enough to do damage?
It's enough to do damage at level 4, but otherwise it would just be really, really hot suddenly.
I don't know if my potency's that much.
So that would be -6 to hit 4. Yeah, you might want to you might want duration and then just like just as advanced reach and then end it once you're ready.
And then just stop it early. Because you're not really going to flush
advanced
anything
duration
out
is
until
probably
9
If they're in
seconds.
an oven for 9 seconds.
That's just a reach.
So as a reach, it will last for basically as long as you want. Yeah. I think you have enough safe reach for instant and duration, but you would need one for scale as well. So
Yeah.
that would be 1 overreach that you can then make safe by using your dedicated tool, which since it is an ever-burning flame, I'd say applies.
Yep.
So that will lower it to a chance die of paradox. Are you containing or releasing?
I'll contain.
So how many penalties did you take on that roll for the potency?
-2.
Okay, so that'll make it an extreme environment. Can quickly causes first degree burns, can cause second degree burns with time, equivalent to minor radiation poisoning, heavy snow, cold
What the
causes
hell?
physical pain or potential hypothermia. As long as you are exposed to these conditions, you suffer a -2 penalty to all actions. And how much stamina do you have?
I have 4 dots. This is me, right?
Okay, so after 4 hours, you'll start to take actual damage.
Oh, that's a long time.
And you can't heal until you're in a safe environment.
Well, I'm not injured.
Any damage caused by level 2 through 4 leaves lasting marks, scars, or tissue damage.
It wouldn't be the first time. I suppose, like, because I don't really care about that. But, like, out of character, I'm like, oh, I'm not going to take damage, and I don't really care.
Yeah.
But in character, I'm like, oh, it's pretty warm in here. And it gets to the point where I might start to, like, blister and burn. Correct?
Yes.
I'm hopping in the fridge. You don't have a fridge!
Yeah.
What's
no one has
what's
a fridge.
Don't you have a pool box? Is that
Yes.
right? Am I remembering that? I'm hopping in the pool box.
Oh, my meat!
Also, do things like combust? Does things start randomly like lighting on fire?
No, it would dry. Everything would be drying out.
Okay. Well, I'm now in the icebox.
Do I hear anything? I am listening to in the window that's open.
No.
Really?
You might hear like a shuffling, but you forget it immediately. So.
Ah, okay. Just one choice to just go in there. No.
So I'm going to say that lowers the environmental condition to 1, at least for a while. So you only have a -1 penalty to everything.
I'm just gonna wait it out in here.
This might be just a wait. It's like I probably wait a fair while until like I realize that nothing's happening.
How long is a fair while? I'm stuck.
An hour. I can wait all day.
It's a game of
Like,
chicken.
Come out.
They don't know
I
I'm here.
check with John Dow if he sees anything.
I don't think I see anything.
Shit.
You make sure that we can leave your house. Maybe it's just haunted. Maybe you just need to move somewhere else.
No. This is.
Well, he's
my
not wrong.
abode
It is
for-
haunted.
I've lived in this place for like nearly my entire life. I'm not gonna give this place up.
But it's not wrong. Like, it is haunted. Not from me. Like, there is a ghost here.
No,
Too
the
many-
ghost
there's a lot of things.
is outside.
This place kind of sucks.
It's
Cottage.
literally a font of raw energies of creation, and was involved in the causing of his awakening. So
Now there's a ghost in it.
I'm worried if I turn it up higher, it's gonna start like burning the wood or something.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
eventually,
Hang on. I wanna. I don't. Why is control gravity?
Where is the line? Maybe there's nothing here anymore.
Is anyone around
Yeah.
seeing this? Like, I'm just trying to picture.
well, there's
what's
nothing to
happening.
see. It's just hot inside.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah,
if
except if
something else
gravity gets
happened,
flipped.
like there are people in the street, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they can't see inside though. It's just some weird guy with a torch.
It's not a torch, it's a candle, isn't it? But,
So like a weird guy with a candle around.
That is real weird.
admittedly, it's the guy who lives there.
Yeah, but
Like, it's just not like, it's not like, oh, there's a weird guy there. Like, the
It's the
guy
weird
who
guy
lives
who-
there.
But you imagine his neighbors are like, oh, he's
He
out.
just
with
happens
the
to be
candle again. Maybe we should get him some help. No, dear, let's stay away.
Yeah, I can make gravity sideways.
Are you going to do that?
It's gonna make sounds. No, it's gonna make the entire house.
Because you can do a lot of things.
That's not gonna flush you
Doesn't
out
mean
though.
you should.
If I just wanted to get you out, I would have molotov the house.
I'm being messed with. I might, like, become...
He admittedly does have a
Or-
paranoid vice. It's
I'm
not
being
even
messed-
metagaming.
No, I fully get it, but it's also like, I'll stand here for hours doing things. Ah, yes.
Oh, yeah, and just to be sure, your peripheral sight went off.
Oh, really? I couldn't tell that there was a spell. Why is it getting so hot in here? Oh, it's just a hot day. Let me hop in the cool box.
And you just they're like literally standing in the street casting these spells. Like it is a bit weird if you're gonna take
No,
hours
it's-
doing it.
It's
Oh,
at the back.
okay, good.
Yeah.
So you're gonna spend hours doing it. It's interesting.
Probably wait an hour before I up the heat again.
It's shut now. It's just there, just like
Shut
what
down.
are you doing?
If the house sets on fire, I can stuff it out pretty quickly. I'm upping the heat. I should have done this earlier.
I've been lit on fire before. It's fine.
I don't know it's you. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done this.
You even
No,
know?
you
Okay,
probably would've.
I'm sorry.
Just so you know, they don't stack.
Yeah, I'll just dispel and then do it again. God damn it.
Just do it a high
So you're
potency.
thinking, sorry, you don't know if it's experienced or not. You think there's a ghost in there that you're trying to heat out because it's a ghost?
No, I
No, he doesn't think
no.
it's a ghost in it.
Okay.
I don't
He
think
now
it's a
thinks
ghost
it's a
anymore.
wizard.
Okay.
Because of when Margrave went invisible. It was kind of like,
Ah, okay.
it connected the neurons. Wait, Wizards can cast spells that make them hidden. Oh my god.
Maybe it was Margaret this entire time.
Yeah, I'm upping it to 3rd degree burns.
If you were
So
paranoid,
what potency are you? What penalty are you taking for this spell?
Okay, I'll take. So what's the level that takes? Was it level 4? Was the maximum, or was it?
Level 4 is where they start taking damage on a round by round basis rather than hours. Yes.
Yeah, I want to up it to that.
So that's -3. So that's -6 in total.
Shit. And also 2.
You can use two yantra if you want rather than just one.
Yeah, I will.
Like you can use high speech.
I'll use high speech. Definitely. Yeah. High
Sundown
speech,
doesn't
okay.
have forces, right?
Oh, don't think so.
John Dow? You don't have forces, right? Okay. Then in that case, yeah. I was wondering if you could maybe like do teamwork casting, but no.
It's a 2 dice roll.
I'm only here because the Frankenstein helped and they got Frankenstein there, so I have a favor to cash in, but I don't know what to do besides egging you on to burn your house down.
Do it. Do
If
it.
this fails,
Do
I
it.
might do it out of frustration.
What the hell? He's crazy.
I dramatically fail.
Oh, God.
He's losing it.
Okay, so
At least John Dow will now be like seeing Domino's true colors.
I'm thinking you try to control it, you're trying to increase the heat, and I think it's going to react with the ley line and the hallow. And suddenly, a mana burst occurs. The ley line bursts.
Whoa. Am I gonna get like magically nuked?
So, basically, suddenly, it's already very hot in there, right? And
Yeah.
suddenly a surge of mana, like basically, the mana and heat ignites.
Okay.
And there's going to be an invisible explosion.
How invisible? Like,
In Mage Sight, it's completely visible and looks like blue flame.
okay, but it's not affecting the structure, right?
Well, the explosion itself is invisible. The effects of the explosion. No.
Ah, cool. I don't know if I'm living through this one. Getting magically nuked.
I mean, have you seen Indiana Jones?
Yeah, no, I did think that when I said fridge. I was like, alright, I'm gonna Indiana Jones it behind the fridge with this one.
It's just an ice box.
Blast goes off. I think this is going to do a pretty heavy amount of damage to the house. And it's going to shoot debris out, if that's fine with you, random nerd.
Yep, the house is being ruined from this.
I believe explosions like that deal ag at the point blank.
No.
Then lethal in the immediate radius around it, which would mean that would be what experience is affected by. You're not point blank.
No, if it's not ag, it's chill, you know?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'll be chilling.
So I'm thinking that this maybe we'll say it's like 3 damage, 3 lethal to you.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, and then 3 bashing to Jandal, Domino,
Shut down it again.
and 3 other nearby people.
Oh!
So I'm going to give you the beat for that. Just give you a beat.
You are a terrible
You know what?
person.
I'm
just want you to
glad
know
that I didn't stay.
And as a result from this, mana is now leaking into the environment at an uncontrolled rate. So experience. How much mana did you have at current?
I only have 3 mana. That's all the abyssal mana.
You begin. You get 3 mana right now from your injury.
Cool.
and every turn you'll get 1 mana.
That. Can I heal?
Yep.
It's 2 mana for
You can
every
only.
one.
I think you can only pattern restore once a day though.
Okay, well I'll do it
Or it
now.
might be you can only scour once a day. Actually, I might have mixed those two up. I think you can pattern restore it freely.
It's 2 to 1, 2 mana for 1 leaf.
I mean, in a few seconds you'll be getting enough back to do all of it.
I'm worried the longer I stay in there, I'm gonna overflow a mana and I don't know, pop magically.
I'm rushing in. I'm rushing in once I recover.
Wait, oh, okay.
It's not hard. There is no longer a door. There's no closed door. I guess the window was already open, so yeah, like there's now a hole where the window was.
So what's kind of left of this cottage?
Like just like the walls have been blown out. It's trash. Like some of the walls are still there, but
The
You
graffiti's gone! Come on!
I'm sure some of it's left.
Do you see
on
it?
the debris. Can I see it?
it's probably not the first instant. I mean, thankfully, because there was no like visible, tangible fire. Like there's no blackening of anything. Like everything looks the colors that it was.
Right.
It's just like got hit by an explosion from the one of the wall, one of the fireplace. So some of the house that was on the other side of the house from the fireplace is basically completely fine, just a bit shaken up.
I thought
Be glad
if
you
I
don't live in an apartment with people above you.
If I see the graffiti, then I'll probably like get slightly angry, but just focus on. But the house is trashed anyway, so.
Yeah, you see this message saying, "Give me the spirit."
What? I
This
get
is
the knife
very-
out.
This is very funny because I haven't really done anything. Like this wasn't me. This was you.
I did all this. I didn't do that graffiti though. Do you attack me once I pop in?
I'm in a cool box.
What are you doing, John Dow? So you just saw. Okay, it's been an hour. Nothing's happened. I'm going to increase the temperature, and then suddenly there's an explosion. How do you react? You took 3 bashing damage. Oh, he just went mute.
I'm gonna
No,
increase the
John Dow got killed.
I'm gonna increase the temperature. Explosion.
Just adjust the thermostat. It's a little bit toasty.
Oh.
I guess people are gonna start arriving, right?
Quickly, yeah. People are going to rush out and see what the deal is.
Okay, is it like a raging fire or just
There's no fire.
it was explosion?
Yeah, just invisible explosion. It's visible in Mage Sight, but
Is there magic fire?
in Mage Sight it looks like there's a raging fire, but there's no tangible fire. It's purely symbolic and on the supernal realms.
Okay, I guess
But the nearby supernals are not pleased.
Those spirits are pretty bad. What? Wait, does your spirit do something?
For you, it's demons.
No, I mean the spirit, as in like to possess them.
Oh,
The fighting spirit. I wonder if it...
well, there's no like bloodshed. Like there's no one's been beaten up, so I don't think they're going to be pleased.
I don't know. I feel a bit beaten up.
Okay, I guess I'll follow in and go. Okay, I guess this is better. Fold everything in. Do you have any like artifacts or anything that you don't want to sleep or sink, so we need to grab those and start running?
Quick, get the meat from the icebox.
I only have one artifact, and like sort of keep it around with me. So
Nothing that we can't risk leaving behind. Okay.
no. Wait, my fireplace.
When you look at the area of the center of the explosion, the fireplace is completely gone. The flame is going hot.
No!
It's there though. The flame is still there, and it's like a leaking. Like, have you seen caves where there's an eternally burning fire from like a natural gas from under the ground?
Ah, right.
It's like that, just naturally burning and sort of like uncontrollably releasing mana. Just standing here gives you mana.
Right.
1 mana every 3 seconds.
Is this what it looked like before and like when I first saw it, or?
I'm gonna say it looks more uncontrolled now.
Oh shit. Can you? I don't know. How do I get? So how would have I contained it before? Just building a fireplace around it would have worked, or do I have to like?
Before the fire was like you could know that there was a hallow here, but it didn't trigger until you lit a fire, and that one like did the magical thing and became blue, because it was in like a center of a ley line and a node and things like that.
I want to see if I can try to just help keep it under control with my own magic.
Yeah.
John's here, so if I get like jumped, then it's all good.
Yep. So controlling the magic is normally a 2-dot spell. Controlling forces and stuff is 2-dot.
Yep.
And I guess you can also include your prime in there just to try and help with the hallowness.
Using the
And so your
candle
intention
and
is to like
high
make
speech.
it smaller and not all over the place.
Yeah, to basically stop it leaking.
Okay.
It's a plumbing job.
At this stage,
Do I need to-
experience is now all fully healed, I assume.
I mean, yeah, if I can be.
Okay. Sorry, what was that, random nerd?
I was just wondering if it's like a specific potency required or.
You do not know.
Okay.
It will probably be a potency spell
Right.
rather than a duration spell, I think.
Okay.
Because it sounds like you're trying to like not do like a long-term thing, but just try to shove it down.
Yeah.
Was what it sounded like. Okay, so it sounds
Yeah,
like
I'm
on the
used-
same page then.
I'm using
So
willpower.
you'll start off
like-
with 3 potency then.
This is a. Yeah.
11 dice.
Oh, so it was the forces plus the Gnosis, so 5 plus the prime 6.
Oh no, you don't add the other arcana to the. You only use the
Oh,
highest.
oh, that's what you mean. Okay.
It's just you're including it as into the effect.
Yeah, I plussed 1 for each yantra, which is a high speech and the
Oh, high speech is +2, so I guess things would be fine.
yeah. Okay.
That's. And then did you spend willpower or?
I just spent willpower. That's how I got that high.
Okay then. So that is success.
Mm-hmm.
You try to force down, and the mana flow is now reduced.
Yep.
And it seems more controlled now.
Okay. Okay.
While they're doing this, can I cast a spell?
Yes.
I would like to cast Inward Outward Eye just to be able to see in the box.
Okay. I don't think that's going to be very difficult for you, and you probably have enough time to cast. So.
I'll just need to I'll reach Federation and instant, but actually I think that's 1 overreach.
You got 4 dice for this, I think. So.
Because they're sort of taking their time, I might also. I won't rush it, so I'll do high speech. Use my yam.
So they'll hear a voice
Yeah, that's fine.
in this wreckage of a house.
There's a survivor. Oh,
But
wait,
you
it's
can't
not-
remember where you heard it. John Dow and Andrew both hear a voice.
Knives out. So even if I do hear, I'll just forget about it, right? Because I want to follow the voice. If
Yes, but then like you get your knife out and you forget why.
Oh,
It's like the
Oi,
silence.
what are you doing?
The silence in Doctor Who, you know.
sorry, just got a hunch.
You see, some GMs find it difficult to challenge mage players, and I'm like, no, you just let them go. They'll challenge themselves.
True.
Alright. I will contain, since there's so much mana around.
I will say the flow is about to stop because he's succeeded. So,
That's alright.
but yeah, you probably got a decent supply of mana now.
I suppressed the supply.
And then do you want me to roll for that or not? Roll?
It's 4 dice. So
Well, it's 4, and then with the high speech, it's another
yes, that's
2.
6.
And then because my Gnosis increase, I can use another Yantra. I have Shadow Name, which I'm
No,
gonna
that
use.
that applies.
Yeah, because it's like the only thing is like sensory experience, but I don't.
Suppose that's true. You are trying to expand your experiences.
But I don't know if that's a bit boring.
That's fine.
Okay, so it'll be 7 dice.
You just give that a roll then. It's very hard to fail.
This is a praxis for me, actually.
Okay, so you can now see outside. Whenever there's a noise, it's as if you're standing there. It's not too long range because there is some muffling from the being inside a box.
Yeah.
But yes, you look out of the ice box, and
Holy!
around you is destruction.
It is messed up out there.
Along with John Dow and Domino.
Sean Dow's here. That's crazy.
And as the camera pans out, that is where we end the session.
Well, I'm glad I went to work.
This is why you don't skip work.
That was interesting. Didn't even do anything, and he just decided, I'm gonna blow up my house.
And John Dow just like, why? Well, I don't know, just sees this whole thing. Just like, he blew up his own house.
Now, why did the seers think that Domino might be the lowest wisdom member of the group?
Yeah, no, definitely proving it with that.
I did need an excuse to make a more secure house after this.
Yeah, that's. I was wondering if that was an angle you were going under. Okay, so
Hold on, we need to do interaction with the audience.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, viewer. Comment
Viewer?
the worst.
Wow, just one?
No, you gotta. Well, what do you mean? It's a personalized experience.
Okay, continue.
How's this personalized? It's going to be the same. YouTube
every
video,
viewer gets one free unique experience
Yeah, they get a hello viewer. It's like I'm talking to them.
from experience themselves.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta, like, we said never skip work. What's the worst experience you've had from skipping work? Did your house blow up? Did you blow up your house? That's viewer engagement right there.